after long, I would say I waited long for 7.5 years to chase my dream of communication, to polish my communication skill, and I'm enjoying it. I'm an early bird, I always follow a certain routine or discipline in my life.
I was constantly trying to, finding fancy words so that I can also match up with her. So it
Yes.
happens actually sometimes when the other person is better than you. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's necessary at all. You just
Mm-hmm.
need to convey your thoughts, and if you are able to do that in a nice manner,
Mm-hmm.
it's all that you need. You are trying to improve your communication skills. Storytelling method is very helpful, and
Very.
you can only narrate a story when you
Uh-huh.
read. So when you
Uh-huh.
read a lot, when you are an avid reader, then those words, those narrative words will come to you very naturally.
So
Good
good
morning,
morning,
ma'am.
dear. Good morning. Looking
How
so
are you?
fresh. I'm great. I would say same old, but you are looking fresh.
Yes, it's
Fresh
Sunday, and that's why
and
maybe.
full of beans also because I believe when the holiday and weekend is always around the corner, sorry. So that time we feel a bit lethargic and you are
Yes.
mm,
And
so
we
you are
tend to sleep till late. I also woke up, I guess, an hour back. So
mm-hmm.
around 10:30, I woke up, and today actually I have two sessions. So after I have completed your session, I have another session. So so that ma'am, messaged me that. Are you free now? So at 10 a.m., can we continue? But I was sleeping and I woke up and I messaged her, no, it's not possible for me. Yeah.
Great, great. But I'm an early bird. I always follow a certain routine or discipline in my life. I always wake up early in the morning, 5 o'clock. Now summer is around the corner, so I will wake up around 4 o'clock.
So, did you wake up also before marriage? No, I don't think.
6 o'clock. That time I was 6 o'clock.
Okay.
I had lot. I believe everybody have lot of responsibility and work. Lot of work on their plate. But I feel I'm very disciplined. Not because of that, because of in my family. My parental you say my parent in my family, we always follow a certain routine. When I got married, when I shifted to my in-laws house, there also we follow the same routine. So I would say it become my tendency.
Yes, yes. And it's a good thing that you have come to a place where they have also followed the same thing that you have followed before marriage. Otherwise, it would be a shock for you to some
Yes,
extent.
yes, that time your life goes uh, for a toss, completely change. So that time, so
Yes.
my kids is always, they always wake up around 8 o'clock. So they never go for a long time sleep like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock because they are following the same tendency.
Yes.
What
And
we are doing, they are imitating us.
yes, ma'am.
Mm.
When you tell them to do something, they may not do that, but when they see you do the same thing, they will definitely follow that.
Yes, because the kids always follow, always imitate, always copy. This is the best way if you wanted to make them they obey you. So you do first, you apply on yourself, you do it practical, then your kid will follow immediately.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So
True.
how your young one?
Yes, he also woke up with me today and I fed him. Then I also took my breakfast and then I'm joining this session. So yeah, he is growing and he is learning new things. He is also, sometimes imitates me and my parents. So it's lovely to see him, trying to do different things every day.
Yeah, it's very, I would say it's a mesmerizing, I would say. Just a second. Mesmerizing to look at your kids when they are growing, when they are in their growing age, right? Now my
Yes.
kids are 7.5 years old. So, after long, I would say I waited long for 7.5 years to chase my dream of communication, to polish my communication skill, and I'm enjoying it.
Yes. It must have been really, what should I say? It should not be tiring, but I am not getting the right word. So it must be difficult for you to handle, two babies at the same time, because I have only one and I am already exhausted.
I always need to be full of waste and energetic person, because my energy is always consumed by them. So now I would now, as I earlier told, that they are 7.5 years. They are now playing together. They are studying together. So I'm a bit relaxed.
Yes, I think they have become inseparable now.
Yes, 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 yes. So they are playing outside. I'm taking session with you. So that's a wonderful thing that they are handing them each other together by their own.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes. It's a good thing.
So tell me, Jaya, how's your spoken classes are going on?
Yes, I'm trying to take as many sessions as possible. Uh, but because of work, sometimes it gets delayed. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm also trying to speak with other YouTubers, other co-learners, so that at least I can practice and become fluent in English. And what I have developed is that I think you can also notice that in me, that I am a bit confident about myself
Yes,
nowadays.
yes, you are pretty confident now. When I just go to my memory lane, that time Jaya is bit underconfident. Now the Jaya is pretty confident person.
Yes, so
That's
that is the
great.
thing I have learned.
So, I mean, when you are taking the spoken classes, what are the changes you felt inside you?
I'm relaxed and I'm trying to speak as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about my mistakes
Mm-hmm.
because the other person is also a co-learner. Uh, so I know that they are also learning, and we are going through the same phase in life. And sometimes we get to learn a lot of new words from them
Mm-hmm.
also. They can learn new words from us also.
Mm-hmm.
And I must say that the other day I saw your video that you
Mm-hmm.
recently uploaded, and you have. I mean, I can't understand how in one video, in one conversation, you have applied so many new words in the context. So it's tuck,
Okay.
tuck, tuck, tuck. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Means we can count that. So it's
One of
amazing. It's amazing.
one of the subscriber told me yesterday only, ma'am, please don't give us so many words. Only four and five, more than enough. Okay, Vanika, I will do that. But totally depend on the conversation. Totally depend on the conversation.
Yes, yes, and
Hmm.
you're able, means you were able to use those words in the right context. It's not that you want to use it and you're using it
Yes.
like, yes,
That time it's looked like a burden, burden or inappropriate manner.
yes, ma'am.
So we should go with the conversation and we should understand the meaning or the value of conversation. That time we should use the fancy word. Yes, here come one new question in front of you. I would like to throw the your code. Fancy words. The fancy words are trending, right? So what do
Yes.
you have to say about that fancy word? Should we use the fancy word to flaunt, or what is your opinion on that?
Okay, so I want to share one thing that the other day I was taking a session with an advanced speaker, and I don't know. I was as I was speaking with her, I was constantly trying to, finding fancy words so that I can also match up with her. So it
Yes.
happens actually sometimes when the other person is better than you. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's necessary at all. You just
Mm-hmm.
need to convey your thoughts, and if you are able to do that in a nice manner, it's
Mm-hmm.
it's all that you need. And those fancy words will come to you naturally when you keep practicing speaking English. So you don't need
Yes.
to think about that when you are in the at the beginner level or at the intermediate level.
Yes, you need not to deliberately, looking for the fancy words, right?
Yes.
When you indulge yourself into the conversation, or I would say immerse, when you immerse into it, right?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
is the aroma of conversation. Aroma. Automatic the words come out from your mouth.
Yes, yes, true.
Yes. So, okay, one more question I would like to ask you. You're working woman, right? You're a working woman, you're looking after your little one, you're a YouTuber, and you simultaneously you are taking a spoken classes also. So where do you get that energy, that aroma of energy?
No, ma'am. Actually, I have been thinking about doing this thing for 3 years.
Okay.
And I must say, I'm a serial procrastinator. I can't start anything from today. So I will
Mm-hmm.
start everything from tomorrow. So I will lose weight from tomorrow. I will start exercising from tomorrow. I will try to develop my reading habit from tomorrow. So, and that tomorrow never comes. So
Yes.
I'm like this kind of a person. And I think you don't know that I have created my channel during COVID, my YouTube
Okay.
channel. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because that time I used to get a lot of time and I used to read a lot of books. So my channel was basically about book recommendations. But
Okay.
then after some time, I realized that it is becoming hectic for me because,
Okay.
after coming from office, then you have to read books, and it's
Mm-hmm.
no longer reading a book to entertain yourself. It was
Mm-hmm.
becoming like I have to read it, I have to finish it, and then I have to give it a review.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't manage it, and I quit my channel. Then
Uh-huh.
I was thinking of, improving my communication skills, and it's been 3 years now. Since January, I resumed my channel,
Mm-hmm.
and I have finally gained courage to join a English learning platform and be out there and post my conversation videos.
Okay, courage. Courage. One more question. That word you use here, courage. So do you really think we need courage to join the spoken classes?
Yes, ma'am. But it's not the same for everyone. Because I'm an introvert person. If there is someone who is extrovert, then it is already easy for them to speak with others, speak with
Mm-hmm.
strangers. But I
Mm-hmm.
have to think a lot before taking the step and be out of my comfort zone and actually sitting in front of someone and speak
Mm-hmm.
because already in my mind I know that I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. And yes, so this thinking was also there. But yes, finally, see, you have to take the first step, and then everything will go with the flow.
Yes, you need to take off. You need to take an initiative for yourself, for your career growth, so that you can unlock the opportunity, first of all. And second thing, I would like to give you compliment here that you are a good speaker, pretty confident person. So go with that and just I would say chase your dream and elevate your communication skill.
Yes, and I'm taking inspiration from all of your videos because you are so confident and chilled out, and you're free. You're not
No,
thinking about anything in your mind. So
never,
the
never.
questions also that you ask now, sometimes I feel that it comes instantly to you, and then you ask the questions. You don't
I
think
never,
before
no,
any
no,
session.
never, never. I always try to make a chain of a question. What the person, what my guest is, saying, and accordingly, I just need my question, need it around that. So my next question is again, okay, countered, have you ever countered the humiliation in
Uh,
speaking English? Any? Have you ever?
no, not humiliation, but because I was insecure, so I couldn't make friends with someone who is a good English speaker. And
Mm-hmm.
maybe the same was with them also. They didn't recognize, they didn't consider me to be their friend because I couldn't converse in English. So,
Mm-hmm.
so all around my school and college and university life, I have friends with whom I only conversed in my native language.
Okay, Bengali. That is your Ben.
Yes, Bengali.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends in Bengali. Even in my society, I have a lot of friends in Bengali.
Oh,
Bengali, yes, Bengali. So yes, I always feel connection with the Bengali people. I don't know why.
because
Okay.
when you are in school and college, then because you are not adult, so you don't know how to behave with others. So there
Mm-hmm.
used to be some groups of people who were fluent in English and they don't consider others worthy enough to, to
Mm-hmm.
make a conversation. So these things were there, but I didn't face any humiliation directly.
Okay, so let's talk about the phobia. You must have phobia of English, right? Because everybody have.
Yes, yes.
Even I do have, right? When I was in my early stage. So how did you get rid of that phobia?
Yes, so as you know that I'm a banker, so I have been, consuming and trying to speak since I guess 4, 5, more than 7 years, because the interview process was supposed to be in English. So I was preparing at that time also.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have conversations with my friends, and friends means those who were at that time preparing for the same competitive exams. So the like-minded people,
Mm-hmm.
and also I used to converse with my brother, and
Mm-hmm.
he helped me a lot at that time. So I used to read books and newspapers because we had to read newspaper. It was like
Yeah.
a subject for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in the habit of doing these kind of things, and then after getting job I got disconnected. Then I knew that I now I didn't require this language. Now I'm fit and fine, I have a job, I have a good salary, so
Mm-hmm.
now no one can catch me type of a situation. But
Uh-huh.
then gradually realized that no, you can't escape. There is
Mm-hmm.
no escape from this language, you have to learn it. And now that I'm also thinking of starting something on my own apart from my job,
Mm-hmm.
so now it's high time that I learn this language and able to
Mm-hmm.
communicate with others.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great, great, great. So, one more question. It was just, yes. Let's talk about your reading skills because you told me that you read a lot. I think you are into the reading, right?
Yes, I used to be into reading a lot, but nowadays I hardly find time to read because you you need peaceful environment to start reading and concentrate. Because my baby is always, hanging around me, so it gets difficult. And I do read some articles on Google on the way of my office, and while coming back from office. So, and if at the office I get some time, I try to listen to some, one or two videos if it's
Mm-hmm.
possible. So
Mm-hmm.
in this way, I am constantly trying to consume as much content as possible.
Yes, of course. Yes, 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 yes. When we are into the reading, when we are into the reading, we need a calm place, peaceful environment because we need to be isolate ourselves sometime, that time, because we can't read in a group, right? So we need to be isolate and we need to be focused and concentrate what actually we are reading, right?
Yes.
Okay, so so do you really think when we are into the reading, right? So it's really going to be helpful for our communication skill. It will increase the horizon or the territory of communication skill.
Yes, yes, it is
Two,
highly
two,
recommended to read. Highly,
two
highly recommended.
important point. Two important point I
Important
want
points
from
will
you.
be to, yes, so one point will be as many people say that when you are trying to improve your communication skills,
Hmm.
storytelling method is very helpful, and
Very.
you can only narrate a story when you
Uh-huh.
read. So when you
Uh-huh.
read a lot, when you are an avid reader, then those words, those narrative words will come to you very naturally, and you will be fluent in storytelling. And the
Mm-hmm.
others will, like to listen to you more. So it's not about only good in English. You have to communicate in a nice manner so that the other person is willing to listen to more. So, so this is one advantage, and another advantage will be it really improves your concentration. So
Uh-huh.
it will not only help you in your communication skills, but it will help you to do other things in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You are able to concentrate. You are calm, compose, and
Mm-hmm.
you are good at taking decisions. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah,
these are the two important
very
aspects of it.
important indeed. I can totally agree with you when we are reading, when we are, immersed into the reading. You will learn everything in a natural way, grammatical vocabs and idiom phrases, everything comes out naturally. So that is a very impactful, on your communication skill, or I would say play very, very vital role indeed. So anything you wanted to ask me, you are free to ask. Otherwise, we can call it a day or we can wind up the session.
Yes, so I want to ask you how to become confident like you.
Oh my
So
God.
what is your mantra?
My mantra is to be confident, is always go with the flow, always free minds, don't take any burden on your shoulder. I never take any kind of a burden, because what I believe, the person whom I'm, connecting with me, he's also learner, I am also learner, I am not perfect. So she or he will also not perfect. So if you are committing or making any mistakes, so let it be. The only thing you have to remind, if you are committing any mistake, right, not to do it time and again, rectify it.
Yes.
So we are the privileged. We are privileged to make the mistake. That is our prerogative. हमारा महा अधिकार है to make the mistakes, right? So
Yes.
go with this tremendous amount of confidence when you are sitting with in front of anyone, with your tutor, anyone. Tremendous मतलब बहुत बहुत. I know you can understand, but tremendous, you know, don't ever lose your confidence. First of all, once you drop it, that time you consider to be a defeated person. So
Yes.
never ever do that. So always go with a tremendous amount of confidence. That is my funda. Always free. Feel free.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was an amazing session with you.
Same here. So we can conclude this conversation on that positive note. If you want to be confident, right? And if you wanted to improve your communication skill, because reading play a very significant role. And confident, yes, not to forget about confidence is on top of that.
Yes, ma'am.
So thank you so much, Jaya, giving your precious time, and it's lovely, intriguing, I would say, intriguing conversation with you. And good luck for your spoken classes and your future also.
Same to you, ma'am. Have a
Thank you.
nice day.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, ma'am. Bye bye.